One of the big reasons people were counting the Avs out heading into the playoffs was their lack of depth scoring throughout the lineup. To end the regular season, Nathan MacKinnon, Jonathan Drouin, and Mikko Rantanen were the only players providing any scoring up front for the Avalanche. Because of this, people were giving Colorado zero chance to beat the Jets in round one. However, the Avs now find themselves up 3-1 in the series with a chance to end it in Winnipeg tonight. You would think that this would mean that the top line was going straight up rapid to be carrying this team to a series win. However, they really haven't been. Drouin has missed the entire series, obviously, with a lower body injury. Nathan MacKinnon has been really good, but Winnipeg's really focused in on slowing him down, and Mikko Rantanen has basically been invisible. So, what is going right for the Avalanche? If the first line isn't producing at an absolutely rapid pace, why are they still winning games? Well, better defensive play and Georgiev making a few saves has definitely helped, but a huge reason why is the absolutely unreal play that they have gotten from their second line. The second line in the playoffs has been so far made up of Zach Parise, Casey Mittelstadt, and Artturi Lehkonen. We knew Lehkonen was going to be at the top of his game, as he has been in the past, but there were definitely some major question marks around Parise and Mitzi. Of course, Parise was a terrific player in his prime, but he's now 39 years old and will retire at the end of the year. Nobody doubted that Mittelstadt had the offensive talent with the puck, but having been in Buffalo for his entire career, he had never played in the postseason, and many people didn't believe he was ready for playoff hockey. However, to this point in the series, they have been probably the best line for the Avalanche on both sides of the puck. Artturi Lehkonen is a well-known puck hound. He always seems to score clutch goals in huge moments for Colorado. He, of course, had the series-clinching goal against Edmonton and the game-winning goal in the Stanley Cup Final in 2022 to clinch the Stanley Cup. I don't think there was anybody questioning whether Lecky would perform in the playoffs. However, I do still think he's exceeded pretty much everyone's expectations to this point. With 2 points in every game except for Game 3, which he still had a goal in, he is making a huge impact for the Avalanche. He's making terrific plays in the D zone, which is turning into offense for the Avs. Lecky is playing the best hockey of his career right now, and it has been absolutely huge for this team. Zach Parise started the playoffs on the top line, however he was moved down to line 2 in Game 2, which he had a goal in. It wasn't that he was playing bad, but rather I think that Bednar wanted to get the top line going by moving Nichushkin up. He has 2 goals in the series and has been absolutely amazing on the forecheck. He was huge on creating the Lehkonen goal to open the game on Sunday. His defensive game has also been terrific as he currently sits at +3. He's bringing huge energy into the lineup, and you can see the passion that he brings when someone scores in the celebration. He may be 39, but he is drinking from the fountain of youth to begin these playoffs. The final player to talk about on this line is the deadline acquisition, Casey Mittelstadt. Mitzi was extremely hot in his first couple of games with the Avalanche after the trade deadline, but really cooled down when the team went on their huge losing spree at the end of the season. This concerned many people as they feared that without his depth scoring, this team was going to go nowhere in the playoffs. There was also some concern to whether he could handle postseason hockey because, of course, he had been in Buffalo his entire career. He had never played a game in the playoffs. He isn't really known as a very physical or gritty player by most people. Not that he doesn't go into the corners or anything, but he's traditionally known as more of a skill guy than a grinder. However, you would think that he would have played over 50 playoff games with the way he's going right now. He had a goal in Game 1 and has 4 assists in the series. The way that he's dished the puck has been absolutely sensational. However, it's not just what he's doing with the puck, but also what he's doing without it. He's been terrific defensively and very reliable on his own end. He's also been very physical and great in puck battles. I was afraid that after taking that huge hit from Mark Scheifele on Sunday, he might slow down a bit, but he continued to even up his game. He's one of the toughest players to play against for the Avalanche right now, and you can tell that his confidence is at an all-time high. Overall, this line has been so great for the Avs. When they're scoring, it makes Colorado 10 times tougher to play against. I honestly don't know what's going to happen if we do win this series and Drouin comes back. Obviously, you want to put him in your top 6, but if the second line's playing this well, can you really separate them? It's a pretty good problem to have, but one that we're probably going to have to face if we close this series out, up 3-1. But with that being said, tell me what you guys think. What are your thoughts on the second line? Do you think they'll stay together? And do you think they'll be able to keep this up the entire playoff run? With that being said, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.